Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Riddick TV and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and also turn on post notifications, because in today's video I'm going to be presenting y'all the best range builds for Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. And without any further ado guys, let's go ahead, let's hop straight into the video. Before I get into this first build guys, make sure you guys click that link in the description below to enter in the giveaway for one free copy to Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker and a Season 3 DLC pass. However guys, you do have to be a subscriber. It is also 100% free and no purchase is necessary, so click that link in the description below to enter into the giveaway. Now let's talk about the builds. So I'm going to have one non-DLC build and 3 DLC builds. So our first build here is actually going to be the non-DLC. So let's go right into it. So for the weapon here guys, I'm going to be choosing a sword. However, you can choose whatever you want. For the ninja tool, I'm going to be using the Demon Wind Shuriken, and what the Demon Wind Shuriken does is it throws a shuriken at your opponent, and it does have range and it does track the opponent, so it's really good and it actually can help you get out of a sticky situation and actually gain a little bit of distance. For our top and bottom skill for our costumes, we're going to be using First Blood and Clear Mind. First Blood boosts the secret technique gauge speed, charge speed, and the Clear Mind shortens the ninjutsu cooldown time. And for my accessory, you guys can use whatever you want. However, I'm going to be using Last Stand. For our first ninjutsu, we're going to be using the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, and you get this from Shippuden Sasuke. Our next one, we're going to be using the Fire Style Phoenix Flame Scarlet Claw, and you get this from Itachi. And for our substitution, we're going to be using the normal substitution. And for our ultimate, we're going to be using Totsuka Blade. So Fireball Jutsu is what it really means. It's a fireball jutsu, and it kind of has a little bit of range. It doesn't have as much range as, let's just say, the Majestic Destroyer Flame, but this does have a lot of range, and this can actually set up some combos. The Fire Style Phoenix Flame Scarlet Claw, it is a fireball essentially, but it also has the ninja stars in it, as like how Itachi did it in the show. It does have a lot of range and it does track really well, and I really recommend this to you guys if you don't have any DLC. For our substitution jutsu, why I chose the normal one is because of simply the cooldown timer. I want my substitutions to be quick, but if you guys want to be fancy and you want to go with the higher cooldown ones, you can. They do have their own unique things, but I'm just going to stick with the normal substitution jutsu. And Totsuka Blade is Itachi's ultimate, and what it does is it spawns up his Susanoo, and you do one strike with the sword, and it's like a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss for sure. It kind of does sort of damage, but if you really want to kill somebody with the ultimate, you gotta be right up on top of them. So guys, let's go right into the clips. Moving on to our second build guys, this is going to be our first DLC class, so let's go right into it. So for the weapon, I'm going to be using the Ninja Blade Uchiha. However guys, if you have the Shisui's Katana or Kakashi's Chakra Sword or any type of thing here, go ahead and use it. It's going to be really good. For our ninja tools, we're going to be using the Rainbow Demon Wind Shuriken, or if you guys don't have the rainbow, just the Demon Wind Shuriken. For our outfits, again, we're going to keep it the same with First Blood, Clear Mind, and Last Stand. And our ninjutsu is going to be the double fireball setup, so we're going to be going with the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu. We're going to follow it up with Fire Style Majestic Destroyer Flame, which you get from Madara. We're going to keep it the same with the normal substitution jutsu, and we're going to be using Takemichizuki no Kami, and you get this from Boruto Sasuke. So let's talk about this build a little bit. Like before, the Fireball Jutsu is kind of more or less like a setup, or if you need to get some range on somebody. Our Fire Style Majestic Destroyer Flame, however, does the most damage here, and you want to set this up where it kind of hits multiple enemies, because this will do a lot of damage. As range guys, you don't want to be super aggressive because you do have less health, So you want to kind of stay back, and this is like the perfect build for that. This is a very good support build. Once again, the substitution jutsu is because of the cooldown timer. And Takemichizuki no Kami is where you spawn into Sasuke's Susanoo, and he kind of charges at you with like a spear, and if it hits, it kills them, but sometimes it bugs out and it just stuns them, which is really good still because you can follow up and kind of hit them with the Majestic Destroyer Flame. You'll see that in the clip here in a second, guys. But yeah, that's it for this build, so let's actually go ahead and get right into the clips. Before we get into this third build, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Now, let's get into this third build. So, for the weapon, we're going to be using the Ninja Blade Uchiha. Like I said, you can use any weapon here. We're going to be using the Demon Wind Shuriken. Top and bottom skills are going to stay the same with First Blood and Clear Mind. Now, let's get into the ninjutsu. We're going to be using Kamui Lightning Blade. You get this from Kakashi DMS. We're also going to be following it up with the Majestic Destroyer Flame again, normal substitution again, and we're going to be using Kamui Shuriken, and this is the ultimate you get from Kakashi DMS. So let's talk about this build. Kamui Lightning Blade works just like Lightning Blade for the attack class. However, guys, whenever you use this, you won't take any damage because you are in a Kamui state, and it does cover a lot of range, and it's super quick. And if you hit the enemy, they kind of stun for a second, they fall on the ground, which will allow you to combo up with the Majestic Destroyer Flame, which does a lot of damage. And by then, your opponent should be pretty low, and you could probably finish him off, or a teammate can come help you finish him off. Next, we're going to be using the normal substitution jutsu again, because of the short cooldown timer, and we're going to be using Kamui Shuriken again. Now, guys, let's go ahead, let's hop right into the clips. And our last and final build, guys, is going to be another DLC. So let's go over it. So we got the Shisui's Katana. I got this from Shisui. If you don't have Shisui, you can use any of these weapons that you want. We're going to be using the Lightning Release Bullet Ninja Tool. Well, what this will do is that it will send out a lightning bolt, and if it hits the opponent, they'll be stunned, which is a great setup for a combo. Our top and bottom skill is going to be First Blood and Clear Mind again with the Last Stand. And for our ninjutsu, we're going to be using the Inferno style Flame Lightning. You get this from Sasuke from Boruto. We're also going to be using the Majestic Destroyer Flame again, normal substitution jutsu, and we're going to be using Kamui Shuriken from Kakashi DMS. Now, guys, let's talk about this build. So what Inferno style Flame Lightning will do is that it will pull your enemy towards you, and if they are actually in a range, then you'll get the Inferno, like the Amaterasu flames in a way, the black flames, and it will actually continuously to damage your opponent, which is really good, and then you can follow up with the Majestic Destroyer Flame, get them down to really low health, and also the Majestic Destroyer Flame will cause stale ailments, which means that they will be burning for a little bit afterwards. We got the normal substitution jutsu again because of the cooldown timer, and a Kamui Shuriken because it is honestly one of the best ultimates for the range class. Now let's get into these final clips. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for the end of this video. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give this video a like, you subscribe, and you also leave a comment down below of what your favorite build is, or if you have your own build that you guys like that wasn't mentioned in this video. Make sure to click that link in the description below guys for my giveaway of one free copy of Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker and a Season 3 DLC pass. All you gotta do is a subscriber to the channel, and that's it guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Without any further ado, my name is ntbss, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace!